Welcome back. Al Jazeera is accusing Israeli forces of killing one of its journalists in the West Bank. The broadcaster says Shireen Abu Akleh, a veteran Palestinian-American journalist, was deliberately shot while covering an Israeli military operation. It released video of the aftermath, which, we need to warn you, contains disturbing content. It appears to show Abu Akleh on the ground as gunfire is heard in the background. Her producer, who was also shot but survived, says Israeli forces fired at them when they arrived on the scene.
We were going in to film the army operation. Suddenly, one of them shot at us. They didn't tell us to leave. They didn't tell us to stop. They shot us. The first bullet hit me. The second bullet hit Shireen. They killed her with cold blood because they are killers specialized in the killing of Palestinians.
They are claiming Palestinians killed her.
There were no resistance groups near us. If the resistance was there, we wouldn't go to that area.
Well, earlier, the Israel Defense Forces said that armed Palestinians possibly shot Abu Akleh, but now it says it's not possible to determine where the shots came from. CNN's Hadas joins us from Jerusalem with more on this. And Hadas, just bring us up to speed with what you're learning about what may have taken place here.
So as we saw from some of these videos, we see Shireen Abu Akleh, as you noted, a veteran correspondent for Al Jazeera, so well known around the world and to us, to the journalist community here. We all knew her. We reported alongside her. We see from the video, that disturbing video in the aftermath, that she was shot, where she was very clearly wearing a press vest, that protective vest and helmet that says press across the chest. And as you noted, her producer says that they were shot by Israeli security forces, and Al Jazeera is directly blaming Israeli security forces. Now, to provide some context for why the Al Jazeera reporters were in Jenin covering this operation, the Israeli military has been focusing on Jenin, on raids there, on, they say, conducting counterterrorism operations there in response to a series of attacks that have targeted Israelis that have killed 18 people in recent weeks. And several of those attackers came from the Jenin area. So it's been a very active place for Israeli military operations. That's why the journalists were there. Now, the Israeli Defense Forces are saying that while they were conducting this operation, they came under heavy fire and that they returned fire. Now, as you noted, initially they said that they were investigating the possibility that Shireen and her producer were shot by crossfire, shot by Palestinians. Now we've heard recently from the international spokesperson for the Israeli Defense Forces, while they are not completely discounting the possibility of that crossfire, take a listen to what they just told our Elaine Giocas just in the past few hours.
We don't know yet. We're looking in the facts, and it could be either way. And again, as I mentioned before, we don't want to rush into any kind of decisions that and judgment that still we don't know to say who really brought to the death of this tragic death of Ms. Abu Akleh.
Now, the Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, who also earlier brought up the possibility of Shireen being caught in the crossfire from Palestinian militants, said that they have called on the Palestinians to conduct a joint pathological analysis and investigation. Naftali Bennett, the Prime Minister, claims that so far the Palestinians have refused this offer. Lynda.
And Hadas, Shireen Abu Akleh was, as you say, a very well-known journalist in the region. This is a huge loss. What more can you tell us about Shireen, and do you have any update on the other journalist who was injured?
Well, Shireen was a longtime correspondent, and for many people, many viewers of Al Jazeera, especially in this area, they say that they just remember hearing her voice in their homes seemingly all day long as she reported on all of the major events that have happened in this region, especially the Israeli-Palestinian conflict over the past few decades. She has been with Al Jazeera for a very long time. She's a very well-recognized person, and as we're seeing the outpouring of grief and just the amount of people who have been coming to her home, coming to the Al Jazeera offices in Ramallah, also coming out in these sort of symbolic funerals. They've been carrying her body wrapped in the Palestinian flag. At one point, they carried her body with her press vest with her through the streets of Jenin, of Ramallah. You could just see it seemed like thousands of people came out to honor her. We are also hearing statements from the White House, from the UN, all calling for investigation and mourning her loss. Now, we did hear from her producer. He was shot in the back, but he is in stable condition. We could see that he was at least in a good enough condition to be able to make that statement on camera. But just such a horrific, tragic thing to happen today. Journalists who were very clearly marked as journalists, losing their life while just doing their job, while trying to bring the story to all of us. Lynda.
Yeah, our condolences with the family of Shireen Abu Akleh. Our thanks to you, Hadas Gold. We will stay on this story, but for now we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.